The picture marked number 1 in your test book. A.
She's searching in her handbag.
B.
She's looking in a display case.
C.
She's paying for a purchase.
D.
She's holding some flowers.
Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
The man is switching off a lamp.
B.
The man is opening some curtains.
C.
The man is seated by a window.
D.
The man is hanging some photographs on the wall.
Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A.
Some chairs are arranged in a circle.
B.
Some stairs are being cleaned.
C.
A roof is being repaired.
D.
A tree is being trimmed.
Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A.
One of the women is wearing a scarf.
B.
The women are talking to each other.
C.
The man is pouring coffee into a...
D.
The people are closing their menus.
Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
A notice is being hung on a post.
B.
The women are walking toward a doorway.
C.
The man is changing a bicycle tire.
D.
A basket is being removed from a cart.
Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
A notice is being hung on a post.
B.
The women are walking toward a doorway.
C.
The man is changing a bicycle tire.
D.
A basket is being removed from a cart.
Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A.
A shop assistant is giving a man some money.
B.
Some people are entering a supermarket.
C.
A cashier is putting merchandise into a bag.
D.
Some customers are waiting in line.
Number 7.
When did you buy your new phone?
Number 7.
When did you buy your new phone?
A.
The store is close to my house.
B.
Last week when it was on sale.
C.
I think it's the same number.
Do you know where Keiko's office is?
A.
That's the official logo.
B.
To reserve a room.
C.
It's on the second floor.
Do you know where Keiko's office is?
That's the official logo. To reserve a room. It's on the second floor. Second floor.
Number 9.
That was a short movie, wasn't it?
The theatre on Glen Road. You're right, it was only an hour. I must have misplaced it.
Where can I find a building directory?
In 2 weeks. No, thank you. Near the front entrance.
Who's going to lead the merger negotiations?
John Sanchez is. Thanks, I appreciate it. No, that's not mine.
How do I contact the financial consultant?
A free consultation. He left his business card. He left his business card. In a few more days.
When is the health inspector coming?
Anytime this week. It's good for your health. At the back door.
Wasn't this assignment due last week?
It's taking longer than we thought. Sign at the bottom of the page. No, you don't need permission.
Whose turn is it to buy coffee?
Two sugars, please. In the kitchen. I already bought it.
Where will the company retreat be next year?
Every year. It hasn't been decided yet. Yes, I've been there.
Let's discuss the building designs this morning.
We can do it this afternoon instead. The sign on the wall. Does he work in that building too?
Why is there a cake sitting out on the front desk? Why is there a cake sitting out on the front desk?
The potted plant on the ground. I'll answer the phone. Because Barb's party is today.
How are we going to move all of these office chairs?
Sergio will help us. Sergio will help us. Across the hallway. Across the hallway. Have a seat by the window. Have a seat by the window. Have a seat by the window.
Have you gone to the leadership training yet? Have you gone to the leadership training yet?
A new training manual. Sure, we can leave some for you. I didn't know it was required.
Why don't we start marketing to a younger audience?
That's a really good idea. The film starts at 9. 15 should be enough.
What kind of tablet computer do you have?
I have a few more minutes. An electronics store nearby. Are you thinking of buying one?
Wouldn't you rather travel somewhere during your time off?
A round-trip ticket for $2,000. I'm planning to paint my house. I would follow up with Sahar.
You gave the customers the bill, didn't you?
A reliable delivery service. That's an impressive offer. Hasn't the payment arrived yet?
How soon can you finish the Sterling report?
He's a reporter there. I'll be done before lunch. Please make 10 copies.
Would you like your receipt now, or shall I put it in the bag?
Just put it in my bag, thanks. About 25 euros. That's a great-looking sweater.
The registration deadline is on Friday.
Where did you hear that? They arrived already. Yes, I'd like to.
Your airline has an overnight flight to Delhi, doesn't it?
The nearest train station. Yes, it departs at 8 p.m. Usually at a hotel downtown.
I can't seem to open the file you sent me.
Yes, the post office is still open. Sorry, I'll try sending it again. We can't see that far either.
Would you like to include breakfast in your room reservation?
Sure, that'll be fine. Check-in is at 3 o'clock. A view of the ocean if possible.
Should I print copies of the budget for the meeting or email it to everyone?
The last page of the order form. The last page of the order form. $4 million this year.
Should I print copies of the budget for the meeting or email it to everyone?
You will hear some conversations between two or more people.
Thanks for calling Riverside Auto Repair. How can I help you?
Hi. I got my car repaired last week and used your shuttle service to get a ride back to my office.
For calling Riverside Auto. Thanks for calling Riverside Auto Repair. Thanks for calling Riverside Auto Repair. How can I help you?
Hi. I got my car repaired last week and used your shuttle service to get a ride back to my office. Can you tell me why there's a service charge on my invoice for using the shuttle? I've never had to pay that before.
Yes, unfortunately, the cost of auto fuel has risen quite a bit, so the company now requires us to charge for the shuttle.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
I'm sorry we didn't inform you of this ahead of time. I'll waive the fee now, but please be aware that you'll have to pay for rides in the future. Thanks for calling Riverside Auto Repair. How can I help you?
Hi. I got my car repaired last week and used your shuttle service to get a ride back to my office. Can you tell me why there's a service charge on my invoice for using the shuttle? I've never had to pay that before.
Yes, unfortunately, the cost of auto fuel has risen quite a bit, so the company now requires us to charge for the shuttle.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
I'm sorry we didn't inform you of this ahead of time. I'll waive the fee now, but please be aware that you'll have to pay for rides in the future.
In sports news, our own Easton Jaguars won today's soccer match against the Portville Lions. Here to tell us about the game is Aaron Parker, the goalkeeper for the Jaguars. Mr. Parker, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Today's game was challenging. It started to rain early on, and the storm didn't let up for nearly an hour. There were several times when we lost control of the ball because the field was so wet and slippery.
Well, you all played really well despite the weather. Now it's time for a commercial break, but stay tuned. We'll soon be back with Aaron Parker to talk about the game's most exciting moments.
Number 35. What is the topic of the conversation? Number 36.
Hi, Paul. I know we were planning to work at the trade show together next week, but something has come up. Do you think you could find someone else to go in my place?
Sure, that can probably be arranged. Can I ask why you're unable to go?
My department recently hired several new people, and I want to be here to make sure that their training goes smoothly.
I understand. I'll call Ramona and ask her if she'd be able to attend the show instead.
I'd like to book 2 tickets for tonight's city bus tour.
Sure, we still have seats on the bus. This tour will stop at 5 different sites and end up at the 7 Stars restaurant.
Oh, that sounds good. A friend of mine is visiting from out of town. He'll like that.
Yes, but we have to put in the order for the restaurant in advance. You have a choice between the chicken with vegetables or the beef with rice.
We'll both have the chicken.
Here are your tickets. And by the way, we're expecting clear skies tonight. You'll definitely want to bring your camera. You won't want to miss taking photos of the city's skyline.
Hi, Siba. Do you need help taking those files up to our office? It looks like you have your hands full.
If you don't mind, that'd be great. The elevator is still out of order, so we'll have to use the stairs.
But that broke last week. The maintenance crew should have repaired that by now.
Well, apparently, a piece of hardware had to be custom made.
Ah, I see. Well, at least our office is only on the 2nd floor, so we don't have to climb too many stairs.
That's true. Thanks again for carrying some of these files. It would have taken 2 trips to get them all without your help.
All right, let's start the meeting. How are our clothing sales for June?
Well, sales went up 3% from last month, but customers didn't respond as well as usual to our big semi-annual sale.
I was hoping for a 5% increase. Donna, why do you think the increase was so small?
I think clothing sales weren't as strong because the advertising budget was cut this year. I'd like to see that money put back into our budget.
Let's wait another month. If sales are still low, we may have to increase the advertising budget, but I prefer to wait on that decision.
Hello, Dan. You've been training with us for a couple of months now. As your mentor, I'd like to hear how your apprenticeship's been going.
It's been going well. I've enjoyed learning the different techniques for metal welding, and I like seeing the finished products.
I'm glad to hear that. There are still a few weeks left in your training program, but you know, your work is so good that we've decided to offer you a promotion when your training is complete.
That's great news. I'd be happy to be part of the team here.
Well, Dietrich, we're looking forward to seeing you here in our Munich office next Tuesday. We can't wait to see the latest design plans for the company's new lightweight tablet.
Thanks. There's one feature of the tablet that I'm especially pleased with.
Really? What is it?
This model has our best battery life ever. It can now operate for 3 full days on a single charge.
That's incredible. I'm excited to hear more about this during your presentation. By the way, we made a dinner reservation for our department that evening.
Actually, my favorite singer is performing that night.
That's okay. We'll see you soon.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Well, Dietrich,
Welcome to the Westfield Hotel. I'm the event coordinator, and this is my associate, Diane. So, you'd like to host an event here?
Yes. I work for the National Journalists Association. We're planning our annual awards banquet for June, for about 100 guests.
Well, we have a beautiful ballroom on this floor that I can show you. It's been used for award ceremonies before.
Okay. Also, about half of our guests will be coming from out of town. Do you have enough rooms available for them to stay here?
I'm sure we do, but we'll check and send you a quote for a group rate.
And additionally, we do offer free shuttle service to and from the airport.
Excuse me, my mobile phone is out of power. Are there any tables here at the cafe that are near a wall socket so I can charge my phone while I have some coffee?
Well, we only have a few outlets, and it looks like all the tables near them are occupied. I'm sorry about that.
In that case, can you suggest anywhere nearby where I might be able to sit for a few minutes and charge my phone then?
You know, the public library would be perfect for that, and it's just a block up the hill. You'll see it on the corner of Willow Street.